Saturday, March 30th. I'm Ali Velshi. We begin this morning with the Republican Party's presumptive presidential nominee once again escalating his violent rhetoric. Donald Trump's latest dog whistle was posted on his social media platform, Truth Social, which is now part of a newly merged company that just went public this week, making him, on paper, at least a substantially richer man. In our editorial discussions this morning, we were asked not to show the image from this video because it is violent and disturbing in nature. So in lieu of showing it to you, because it is shocking, let me describe it. The video clip shows a pickup truck, emblazoned with the slogan Trump 2024 on its side, and it features an image of President Joe Biden lying on his side, his eyes closed, his hands tied behind his back, his feet bound with rope. And that doctored image is plastered on the tailgate of the pickup truck to make it appear as if Biden were actually restrained on the vehicle's flatbed. The video then zooms in and lingers on the truck and the image of a bound Joe Biden for several seconds, and the video ends with the driver giving a thumbs up out of the window. This comes less than 2 weeks after the former president warned of a quote-unquote bloodbath if he does not win the election in November, a reference that many tied themselves in pretzels about, making excuses that he was talking about the tariffs that he would impose on Chinese-made cars, not about actual violence. Trump's latest post indicated that the video was shot in Long Island on Thursday when the ex-president was in town to attend the wake of an NYPD officer. Biden was in town that day as well, headlining a big fundraising event in Manhattan with former presidents Barack Obama and Bill Clinton. But it was a different event this week, about 1,000 miles away from New York and not affiliated with either of the campaigns, that could prove to be more effective in moving the needle in the presidential race and warning about Donald Trump's disturbing behavior. On Wednesday, the former Republican Congresswoman Liz Cheney appeared at Drake University in Des Moines, Iowa, and shared some blunt analysis about the presidential race.
We know he tried once not to leave office, and he will have no incentive to guarantee a peaceful transfer of power and to leave office if he's elected again. I certainly have policy disagreements with the Biden administration. I know the nation can survive bad policy. We can't survive a president who is willing to torch the Constitution.
Now, here's the thing. No one can credibly accuse Liz Cheney of being a rhino, a Republican in name only. She comes from a storied conservative family, and for a time, even during the Trump administration, she was one of the highest-ranking members of House Republican leadership. She's anti-abortion, she's pro-gun, and anti-tax. These are not liberal stances. She voted in line with Trump's policies 90% of the time during his presidency. But none of that has mattered since January 6th. Ever since the insurrection, she has been clear about the singular danger that the twice-impeached, 4 times indicted ex-president poses to this country. Her warning is clear. If he is allowed to return to the White House, he will destroy democracy from the inside.
And it's starting. Now, I talked about this article in a little bit more detail in the previous video, and I went into even more detail in a live that I did this morning. You can watch that on my other platform, on the longer format platform, where I went into detail about this article. It's already starting. They're already advocating for a Trump forever, a Trump infinity. They're already advocating for abolishing this part of the Constitution so that they can usher in a Trump forever, so that they can destroy democracy as we know it. They've already started. So when you get down in my comments saying that I'm fear-mongering, I'm going to block you. You're ignorant. You're not living in reality. You're a one-issue voter. You're focused on what's happening in another part of the world, and you don't give a shit about what's happening right here in this country. So I can't take you seriously. I can't have a real conversation with you about what's happening in our own country politically. Check out the video.